It's 4 o'clock in Los Angeles. It's 6 o'clock in Chicago. And it's 7 p.m. in New York City. Hello, everybody. I'm Mad Dog Scipio, joined as I am each and every week, thankfully, by the Pitbull, Amelia Pitbull Chapman. How are you, Amelia?
Doing good. How are you?
You didn't expect that one, did you? I was
No.
nice to you tonight. Because my wife always says I'm mean to you, so I had to be nice. I keep telling her, I said, I'm not mean to her. I'm really not. I'm really, she's just, Amelia's a little like hard headed sometimes. Anyway, how was your Thanksgiving, young lady?
It's good. Got a lot of food and got to spend time with both of the kiddos, and
Good.
it's
By kiddo, she means one's 52 and the other one is 47.
one's 30 and one's 29.
Well, you had them close together. Now,
Yes,
Joseph's 30, right?
yes. My daughter
And
Jennifer's 29. They're 17
Jennifer's
months apart.
29.
Yeah.
But Jennifer's the one that's got the cigar shop.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Tell that bitch she owes me a box of cigars.
Yeah. They were both born in Knoxville, Tennessee.
I won't hold that against you. Promise I won't. I'll not hold that against you. Knoxville's a great place.
Mhm.
If you're in the witness protection program.
Right. And you have to live up in the holler, as they say.
Yeah, that was another one. They said the word now. You heard what Amelia said. Up
Mhm.
in the actually it's
In the holler.
down. It's down in the holler because the
Yeah.
holler is a valley.
Yeah.
It's down in the holler. But holler is spelled HOLLOW.
Uh-huh.
We pronounce that hollow,
Mm-hmm.
but they call it the holler.
They call it the holler. Yep.
But it's the hollow. You know why they call it the hollow?
Because it's in the
Because
middle of
it's a
nowhere.
gully. It's a valley. There's
Yeah.
nothing in it. It's hollow.
Yep.
That's literally. I found this out. You think I'm
Mm-hmm.
making this shit up?
No.
I swear to you, I'm not. This is what they do. They called it the holler, and I found out why they call it the holler too,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's spelled hollow.
Yeah.
They call it the holler because when you
Yeah.
holler for someone,
Yeah. They can.
it echoes.
Yeah.
You know what that's like, right? You lived
Yeah.
in Tennessee.
Yep.
You can't yell in any direction without it echoing somewhere for
Yeah.
real.
And people actually lived in those Smoky Mountains too, in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
I met a guy once, had a girl with him. I said, it's nice to meet you because I want you to meet my wife and my I want you to meet my wife and my sister, and there was only one girl there. Mhm.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep.
That's the Appalachians for you.
Mm-hmm.
The Smokies.
Yep.
Yep. There's a lot of a lot of that funny business going on. No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
He said, "This is my wife and my sister, and there's
Yep.
one girl there." I was like,
Just one
"Ooh."
person. Yep.
I said, That's rough, baby. That's rough."
Yep.
Anyway, what else you do on your little Thanksgiving break, little vacay?
Oh, just went to the grocery shopping, of course, and got stocked up here because I knew it was gonna be cold, and then cleaned up my closet and everything like that. Got that
Right,
straightened out. Moved my room up a little bit. So,
right. We went
and what
over
about
to
you?
sister-in-law's house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, went over to Anita's sisters. My sister, I love my sister-in-law. She's trip. Um, Anita's whole family's goofy. I love them. They really are. They're all fucking neurotic. Um, I love them though. They're great people. We went there for Thanksgiving. Had of course, the obligatory turkey, ham,
Yes.
sweet potatoes with little marshmallows on
Marshmallows.
them.
Yes.
Yeah, had uh, a cheesy like a cheesy baked cauliflower, it was like a cauliflower casserole they called it.
Oh yes, those are good.
And then there was a homemade cream corn, which was I still have it. It's just so freaking good. That and sweet potatoes and stuffing, pumpkin pie for dessert,
Mm-hmm.
banging. And I had donuts for dessert. What else did we buy? We
Green
bought
bean casserole, any
Ocean.
mashed potatoes.
Well, we didn't do the mashed potatoes because yeah, we actually did. Anita made a
Mhm.
small batch of mashed potatoes we brought over because my brother-in-law likes mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I love me some sweet potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll eat sweet potatoes every day,
Oh, me too.
and they're good for you. Um, but yeah, it was great. And then she gave us a little, a little goodie bag. Um, my sister-in-law's got a weird sense of humor. She gave us each a bag. Now,
Mm-hmm.
everybody's bag was different. Anita's had a T-shirt, some
Mm-hmm.
candy, a gingerbread house kit,
Uh-huh.
and a lollipop shaped like a dick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, gets better. My bag had Will Farrell as Elf.
Uh-huh.
I had Oreo cookie gingerbread kit to put together.
Mm-hmm.
A bag of red Twizzlers that were delicious. I ate the whole fucking bag. And a lollipop that had a set of tits on it.
Oh my god.
Yep. And they were almost as big as Anita's. No, playing. Kidding, honey. I don't know what my daughter got. I didn't ask her. But everybody was laughing so much. We all had such a good time. That's
She
what
must
I
have had
did.
one
And
of
then
she
kind
must
of
have had one of those
relaxed.
parties.
Yeah, right. But no, I spent the last couple of days with my wife. We went shopping. We went out for dinner. We went out last night for dinner. Oh, it's funny. Just on the spur of the moment, like
Yeah.
because we were both hungry, right? I said, let's go over to this because she wanted some steak.
Oh
I said,
yes.
let's go over to this. I'm sorry, folks, I got the hiccups. Let's go get some steak at this place around the corner. I said, let's
Mm-hmm.
go. I said, it's a place called Philomena's. It's a little high end, but it's
Mm-hmm.
excellent food. So we go there, and we've been there a couple times, and they brought us, when I tell you, the most amazing filet mignon
Mm.
with the vegetables were done perfectly. Nice glass of white Zinfandel wine. I had the wine, Anita can't.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not supposed to have it because I'm a diabetic, but I don't give a shit. I was enjoying my steak, and I wanted some wine. Damn it.
Wine with steak
Um,
is good, yeah.
and I'm not driving, so it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it was good, and they made us. I never heard of this before. They made us
Mm-hmm.
Italian potatoes.
Mm. Interesting.
I said, "What's that? An Italian potato?" Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
Italian,
Mm-hmm.
and the place we went to is Italian. So, and I never heard of an Italian potato before. They take a regular potato, they cut it in half, and then they slice it, and
Mm.
then they deep fry it in oil, and then
Oh
they hit it
wow.
with some Italian seasoning. Let me tell you what. You want to talk about a drug addiction?
Mm-hmm.
How about a potato addiction?
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Oh my! I ate the rest of them today. I heated them fuckers. They're delicious. That was my lunch today.
Yeah.
Um, we
I
are
know.
here tonight, folks, on What's the Buzz, America's Best Podcast, on WWTF Radio 88.7, global broadband radio around the world to talk about what's the buzz with the buzz in 2025. Amelia and I got some interesting stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
We're going to surprise you with some shit. You're going to be really surprised.
And we're
Really.
excited to come on tonight.
Our regulars are going to go, what the fuck? Did they lose their mind or what? Right?
Right.
We are going all conspiracy all the time.
Yes.
That means the shows we did, we're going to redo them with a conspiracy twist to give you an idea what I'm talking about. We did a show called Mysterious. What was it? I mean, Mysterious Celebrity Deaths.
Yes, mysterious celebrity deaths. We did.
And we had Michael, right? Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, Tupac. We had Marilyn Monroe.
Oh yeah, Marilyn, Tupac, Anne Heche,
We did it even Elvis
Presley.
too.
People like that, right?
Yes.
Mysterious deaths, right? The
Mhm.
people you all know, right? They've been going for a little while now.
Yes.
Well, Anne Heche, for example, stood out like a sore thumb
Very.
because we watched the video of her popping up off of a gurney. She was in, listen to this, folks. She was in a body bag. A body bag. She was already zipped up in a body bag. Okay? She unzipped the bag and popped up.
Yeah, she was crawling out.
Amelia, tell them what I'm talking about, please.
Yeah, she was crawling out of the bed, getting into the ambulance, and she was crawling herself out, and they were trying to push her back in real quick as fast as they could to get her out of there for some reason. We're like, wait a minute, what's going on here? What's going on?
That was the first thing we said. Something's going on here. What are they hiding? What's going on here, Emil? And so what we're going to do, for example, is we're going to take the Anne Heche case. Instead of having a 10-minute segment like we did, because we had like 5 or 6 other celebrities to cover, we're going to take the entire show and do the deep dive on what really happened to Anne Heche, what really happened to Tupac. Okay? And the one that will never go away, it will never go away. What happened to Elvis?
Right.
You know? With Jeffrey Epstein. You thought we were done with Epstein? I thought we were done with Epstein too. Guess what? There are people who say he's ready to talk, that he's still alive.
That he is ready to talk. Exactly.
You know who one of those people is? Megyn Kelly.
Yeah, Megyn Kelly.
Megyn Kelly. So who's here? Hey, Leon.
Hey, Leon.
Here we are. Leon and Rose here. Hey, Leon, did you miss it? The big announcement tonight, brother. Big announcement, my friend. All conspiracy all the time. We're changing format in 2025. Going to show you a little later in the program. I'm going to show you our new intro video for both shows and talk a little bit about, some of the conspiracies we covered. We're going to do again, deep dive. We're going to go back and find out what really happened. What really happened to Jim Jones and the People's Temple? They showed Jim Jones dead. Maybe not so fast on that one. Did Hitler survive the bunker? History says Hitler committed suicide. That's what history says. Guess what? Not so quick, says a British author. Hitler, he's got proof. Hitler survived the bunker and came to America and came to South America, where he resided the rest of his life.
Interesting.
Interesting, too, is that one of history's most vile, evil, vicious dictators, I'm sorry, not dictators, doctors, ended up in South America too. His name was Joseph Mengele. They called him the Doctor of Death. He was the guy who came up with the gas chambers at Auschwitz and Bergen-Belsen and all the places that they, eradicated the Jews back in the day. There's a lot more to that than people know. We know that Joseph Mengele survived till 1989.
Oh, wow.
Adolf Hitler, they say, lived to listen to this one, that Hitler lived to 1990. They said he was in his, oh God, how old was he? He had to have been 90, 91, somewhere around there. Anyway, we're going to get into it during the show.
Hmm.
But the point is, man, the stuff that we were told, we did it before, folks. We told you history lied to you. Remember the show, Amelia, we did? History is a lie?
Yes, I remember that.
Yep.
It's like they wanted to tell us one thing, but they turned around and did another.
Oh, 82. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you're right. 82, not 92. 1982 in Argentina. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Leon.
Mm.
And I know I was going to get my date wrong. Sometimes I do. But it's never off by just a couple of years, you know?
Yeah.
That's right. 1982 in Argentina, Buenos Aires. And it's true. He led the attempted Falkland takeover. That's absolutely true. People don't want to talk about that part of history. Why? Why would you think they don't want to talk about it, man?
Because they don't want to make sure that it doesn't exist. They only want us to tell us lies because they'll believe that we'll believe the lies more than the truth.
If you hand a person a lie, trust me, folks, if you hand a person a lie, they'll believe it every time.
Oh, absolutely.
But if you tell them the truth, they'll look at you like you're crazy. I'm going to give you a perfect example because we're going to do a show on this called The Jesus Conspiracy. Oh, yeah, we're going to do that one. Okay. Did Jesus rise from the dead or was he taken out of there and hidden? Because there was a price on his body.
Yes.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff we don't know that the Vatican is hiding. If it comes, listen to me. If the government tells you, if the Vatican tells you, if a great authority tells you, I'm telling you, you're being lied to.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay. The government will never tell you the truth, nor will the Vatican, nor will heads of state. They won't do it. That's why you and I and Amelia and Leon and Rosie and people like that, that's why we have to uncover the truth at great painstaking time. Because it takes time to cover this shit. You know? To do the deep dive. So, Amelia, this is something you've been wanting to do a long time.
Right. Very long time, because I think with all these unsolved murders that we have as well, the conspiracy part of it, I think there's a lot in there hidden that they're trying to tell us in between the lines that can solve these unsolved murders. Get these ladies and gentlemen that have been killed and murdered some justice and get their families some justice as well.
Well, and there are plenty of conspiracies that lie to that. I have, let's see here. Oh my goodness, all kinds of stuff. Oh, another conspiracy we're going to do. It's actually scheduled. Aleister Cross is going to join us for the Black Dahlia conspiracy. What really happened to Elizabeth Short? What really happened to the woman called the Black Dahlia? By the way, Amelia, do you know why they called her the Black Dahlia?
I never did ask you about that, but I know that because we didn't really get into that a lot, because I know that we got into her case more than anything.
Yeah. What happened was they called her the Black Dahlia because that's what they found in her hair. It was a flower. The Black Dahlia is a flower.
Oh, she always wore that then, probably.
And she because there was a movie out. It's funny. When Elizabeth Short was killed and her body was cut in half and left there, there was a movie that came out the very week, I think it came out on a Wednesday or a Thursday that week, called The Blue Dahlia. Okay. And it's interesting because it talks about just what we're talking about.
Right.
There's, a murder, gruesome murder. Um, it kind of like,
Ties into what happened
yeah,
with
it
her. Yeah.
sets the stage.
So it
Let's
must have
do
been
with Leon,
somebody.
Princess. Oh yeah,
Hmm.
wait, Leon. Where do we get into Princess Grace?
Hmm.
Princess Grace. You know who she is, Princess Grace?
I've not heard of her, but I'm not really
Okay,
into
because
that
you're,
part of her.
yeah, because you're young. She's so young, folks. Amelia makes me feel my age. Right. Let me tell you who Princess Grace Kelly was. She started out as an actress. Her name was Grace Kelly.
Mm.
And she did a couple of movies. She did, in fact, two movies with Jimmy Stewart. One was called Rear Window, one of my favorites. It was redone with Christopher Reeve.
Hmm.
And she did a movie with Jimmy Stewart called Vertigo. I'm sorry, that with Cary Grant called Vertigo. And she was a bona fide actress from Philadelphia, from not far from here at all. And she was an amazing actress, very talented, and she married a prince. His name was Prince
Oh,
Rainier.
okay.
She married a prince named Prince Rainier of Monaco. And when they got married, she took on the title of
Okay.
Princess Grace of Monaco.
Oh, okay. But I know who Grace Kelly is, the actress. I've heard of her. Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, that's where it gets interesting. Because when she married him, when she married Prince Rainier, you never saw her again. You never
Mm.
heard from her again. The next time you saw or heard from her, she was a falling down alcoholic.
Oh
She
no.
was having marital problems. She goes out for a drive. All of a sudden, she gets killed in a car accident.
Mm.
Nothing wrong with the car, nothing wrong with the road.
Just
She
her.
was
Her.
completely sober driving. What happened? We don't know, but well, we kind of do. But yeah, Leon's a huge Grace Kelly fan. Wow, that's a surprise. How about that one, Leon? Um, so
So she.
Leon, what I'm telling is the truth. She kind of died out of the blue. I mean, just
So she got married to a prince and became a prisoner in her own home or castle, as it may.
it was very much a castle for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much the castle.
Mm.
But yeah, that's probably a show that you want to do some homework on, Amelia, because
Wow.
that's going to be a rabbit hole. That
Poor
one.
lady. Poor
There were
actress.
not only the political angle,
Hmm.
the actress Hollywood angle, the royalty angle, the children angle. Okay,
Wow.
you know. Rumor was, maybe Leon can tell me. The rumor was that it might have been one of her children or one
Mm.
of Prince Rainier's children that had her bumped off.
Well,
What the reason would be, I don't know. But you know what, Leon, if you know the answer to that, let me know. Give me a heads up. So, Amelia, what other shows do you
so,
think you might want to, recover or go do the deep dive? Because we're going to be doing some deep dives for
oh
sure.
yeah, definitely revisit like H.H. Holmes, plate things like that. We're gonna be
No,
revisiting.
we're not going to do
No,
H.H. Holmes.
well, we're gonna be probably let's see, NH, of
We've
course, we're
already
gonna do
done
that.
H.H. Holmes deep dive. We did an
Yeah.
hour show on him.
And I know that we had talked about probably doing Tupac again because I know that there's more to that story.
Oh man, is there more to
There's gonna
that
be more.
story? Oh,
And uh
please.
and I know that we're gonna be doing some Diddy shows in January because that ties into
Wait
a
till
lot.
we do the deep dive conspiracy on P. Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to do all 3 nights.
Yes.
All 3 nights of Diddy. Because trust me, there's enough to do about 3 months worth of stuff.
Yeah, because people that invited to his parties, a lot of that's going to be tying into as well. A lot of those people are we're going to be doing shows about them as well that were people that attended his parties because
Right.
a lot of people were.
What do you know about any of that?
Well, I know that it messed up a lot of people's careers, like Justin Bieber. I know that supposedly it messed him up. There was a he was a good singer at first, and then of course he had to attend the parties, and then all of a sudden he just started acting so different. And then he was not comfortable around adults after a while. But then, of course, if he was around Diddy, sorry about that, that's my dog. Then he had to act a certain way, be a certain way, and he could only be around Diddy's friends, as you may say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. It's
Yeah.
oh, we're right there at we are right there at our commercial. It's interesting. We're going to talk about some more, but I
Yeah.
have to do some commercials, and I will be
Mhm.
right back.
Mhm.
I'll try not to go wait too long, but hang in there, okay? Because I know you'll miss me, but here I am. I promise I'll be back.
So, you've got an idea for a business, the store you've been dreaming of. It's going to be amazing. There's just one thing to figure out: everything. With Shopify's all-in-one commerce platform, you can set up your online store fast, reliable, and no coding required. Create your unique brand with custom templates and themes. Sell online, in person, and anywhere else the future might hold. And manage it all from a single place. It's why every minute of every day, something amazing happens.
I just made my first sale!
A new seller makes their first sale with Shopify. Ready to set up shop on marketplaces and social? We're here for it. Need partners to help source products? We've got apps for that. Maybe you want to sell in person? Right here with you. You can even tap into tomorrow and accept over 300 digital currencies that we support. So when you're ready to bring your idea to life, power it up with Shopify.
What's the buzz with the buzz in 2025? Well, here's what's up with the buzz. We are changing our format, folks. We are going all conspiracy all the time. Does that mean, Mad Dog, that we won't have any celebrity guests? Oh, we will. Trust me.
yeah.
Our guests will still come. We'll still have Alistair and Tamara. We'll still have Lacey J. We'll still have Mark Sotkin. He'll be here. And maybe some new guests, some names from the past, maybe even some names from wrestling. Maybe. Maybe.
Oh no.
What do you mean? Oh no! What's that? What's that? Oh
Please
no!
don't bring that person back. What's his name, Mr. Blondie? I don't.
No, not him. No. No, I know who you're talking about. No,
Yeah, right.
not,
No,
dude,
but
that's not happening. Forget that one.
because he and I just went, phew, no,
I
right?
met a guy on TikTok. We hit it off. His
Good.
name's Mario Mancini. Now,
Uh-huh.
you don't know who he is because you don't know much about this stuff. But Mario Mancini was a wrestler for the WWF back in the day.
All right.
Okay. He and I are the same age. And they call him, now he's called the singing wrestler.
Oh,
'Cause
wow.
he sings now. He's a singer. He went from wrestling to singing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring him on the show. He's going to sing for us.
Good.
He don't know that yet, but he
He
is.
doesn't know yet, but he will soon.
But he will soon. Because you know me, if I get somebody on here, I'm going to get him to do it.
Yep.
Um,
And you have too. You've got to
and
play guitar.
yes,
You've got to play whatever instrument they've had and sing.
absolutely, for sure. I also have a guy that's going to come on and talk about what really goes on deep inside the White House. He's the guy who,
Ooh.
and I can't tell you his name right now. I'm not allowed. Not
Okay.
yet.
No.
He worked in the White House under George Bush. George W. Bush. Not the son, not the father.
Right.
And he's out now, and he doesn't have a non-disclosure agreement,
Yes.
so he can talk. But what we're going to keep the conversation because he knows a lot of secrets and that we can't like go there.
He can't reveal. Yes.
Yeah. So, but we are going to talk about what does a president and his cabinet really talk about behind closed doors? And we're going to talk to this man about, like what kind of pressure is on the president?
Right.
Like, what do they really, really deal with? And the answer may surprise you. And that's all I'm going to say about that. It might surprise you. Those of you who think, oh, the president doesn't do nothing. They're just a figurehead, blah, blah, blah. They just sit there. They do that. But there's a lot more to being president than just, sitting behind the desk looking good.
Right.
You actually have to work.
There's some added pressures, of course. I mean, there's with any job.
Yeah,
There's
like
added
I have
pressure.
to deal with Amelia, and Donald
And
Trump has
I
to
have
deal
to
with,
tell Anita he's doing it again.
and Donald Trump has to deal with Elon and Bobby Jr., and well, I'll tell you what though, Bobby Kennedy Jr. might very well be the most fit person in the cabinet.
Yes.
Because I saw him work out today, and he's jacked up.
Right.
And he's 77 years old. He ain't no kid.
No.
And so you know what? If he wants to put a stop to them energy drinks, I'm with him on that one.
Oh yes.
Because look what it's doing for him. First of all, I don't drink them energy. My energy drink is coffee. That's my energy.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell them, Amelia, how much we love coffee around here.
We do. We really, really love coffee. So if anybody from the Green Mountain Coffee people are listening, we love your coffee.
Yes. Green Mountain.
We prefer decaf.
Regular or decaf. I'm good with either.
Yeah.
As long as you want to send it to us for free,
Yes.
I'll pay the shipping on it. Amelia will pay the rest.
And he likes the chocolate flavored cherry or
I love that chocolate covered cherry.
right?
It's good. It's good stuff. So that's what we're doing. I guess Leon kind of took a powder on us. I thought
Right.
Leon was still hanging around there for a little bit.
I know he stopped talking, didn't he? No, he's
Yeah,
he's
right.
talking. Oh,
So,
right.
yeah, we're changing. Oh, yeah, he's there. There he is. Yep, Mario Mancini was trained by Tony Altomare. Absolutely. I remember seeing them. My first wrestling match, Leon, 1965. Put that one down and jot that down on your notepad. 1965. I was at the Philadelphia Arena. Main event was Bruno Sammartino versus Killer Kowalski. Main event for the tag team title was Tony Altomare and Lou Albano versus Jimmy and Johnny Valiant, the
Wow.
Valiant brothers. Back in the Valiant brothers. And Jimmy is still around. He's 84 years old.
Wow.
84, he's still around. He's going to get blown away, though, because he needs to put some meat on his bones. He's skinny as a rail. But he's 84 years old.
But see, those are the
Exactly.
wrestlers that took care of themselves, though.
He has taken care of himself. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke.
Mm-mm.
He eats healthy. And he runs a wrestling camp.
Yeah. They take care of themselves because they knew back in the day if they didn't look at the examples that they had to deal with.
He wasn't
wrestlers.
born yet. Oh, Leon. Make me feel old, Leon. Thank you. Appreciate it, brother. Rosie was 3. He wasn't born. Well, I was already 7, okay?
Oh.
Do the math.
I'm not
And
gonna say anything to that. Okay.
yeah, good in that. So that's what we're going to do, folks. We're going all conspiracy. You know what I want to do?
What?
I'm just talking out loud here. I want to do a deep dive. I really want to do this. I want to do a deep dive on. We've done Bohemian Grove before, like
Yes.
on the surface. I want to do a deep dive on what really goes on at Bohemian Grove. And I mean, like, take a 2-hour show and do it.
Yeah.
Because we hear all kinds of stories. Some are true, some are not, some are made up. And I want to know. I really do. I want to know what are they protecting in the middle of the fucking woods in California? What are they protecting there? That they have cameras everywhere. Do you know the Bohemian Grove is monitored 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by satellite in space?
Wow.
Do you know that?
I did not know that. But my question would be, why would they even host things like that? And the thought of sacrificing a baby, why? Why would they even host such a thing?
Oh, we're
Why?
going to do the deep dive on that one
You know
too.
what I mean? Why would they? That would be my question.
We're gonna do the deep dive and find out.
Mhm.
See, ritual sacrifice is not new. Ritual sacrifice supposedly now, folks, gives you the strength of the person that you're sacrificing. For example, you hear it's done all the time with animals, with babies, with little children.
Right.
What do they all have in common? They're
Very-
pure.
Yes.
They're innocent. There's a lot of strength in that, a lot of power in that. Okay? There's a lot to harness there. Remember the show that we heard, Amelia,
Yes.
where the little 10-year-old girl was talking about her daddy took her to the special place on Wednesdays where they eat the babies.
Oh yeah, and the way they
Remember?
cut him up, and she was not
They
even
cut him up, and then
hesitant.
she
And
got to hold the knife. And yeah,
yeah.
folks, if you think I'm kidding, go
Mhm.
back into our archives and watch that show. I swear to you.
And she didn't bat
I
an eye about it.
Swear to you, I'm not even batting an eye on this. I'm
Mm-mm.
telling you, it's there. Go watch it. Listen. You will cringe. You
Yes.
will cringe. A 10-year-old girl
Mhm.
is being interrogated by the police. Okay? After they busted a satanic ritual in her school,
Yes.
is where it was happening. In school. This was in London, by the way, in Britain. We're not making this up.
No, they have those all the time. There's a school that has that, and they have the little kids with the hats and everything too. You can see
You
it.
remember that one? Yeah, we showed it.
Yes.
Yep, we sure did. She's
Mhm.
not kidding, folks.
No, I have the pictures to prove it too. The
Tell
little
them about
kids.
that.
They have these little kids in a circle, like how we did in elementary school, and then they have somebody in devil horns reading them a book, and they're all have the little satanic little hats on in this school, and they're
And
just
when
sitting
what
there
she's
reading a book.
telling you is absolutely true, and they're sitting around a pentagram.
Yes.
They're sitting around a big, giant pentagram in the middle of the schoolroom.
And the little kids are like this while they're
Like
reading
this,
the
yeah.
book. Mhm.
Like it's a normal thing.
Mhm. Just like a normal
All
little
right.
thing.
Strange. Very
Yeah.
odd. But, yep. Oh, we have another commercial to do. Hey, here we go. We are going to do our final commercial of the night, folks. This is a new sponsor. Check this out. WWTF Radio 88.7 BRS Global Broadband Radio. We're on the broadband radio system around the world and on Armed Forces Radio. This is What's the Buzz? America's Best Podcast. I'm Mad Dog DeCipio, and she is Amelia the Pitbull Chapman. You like that?
Yeah, I did.
You're supposed to get excited when I say that. Damn it!
I didn't know if you were done talking. I didn't want to interrupt you. And
Did
remember,
my
there's a
mouth
7
stop
second.
moving? Then
There's a
I'm done
7,
talking.
and there's a 7-second delay. Remember?
Anyone that wants to apply for co-host at the WWTF Radio, what's the buzz? I'm taking applications. Because Amelia may not be here till 2025
You know, he
at
tells
this
me
rate.
there's a little bit of a delay, and then he says not to interrupt while he's talking. You know, of course, I'm not going to interrupt my elders. I'm just kidding.
You interrupt me all the time.
Yeah, but I told myself I wasn't going to do that anymore.
You lied. You lied. Oh man, you lied, Neil.
Okay, I'm cold right now. Okay, it's like 30 something degrees
Now,
right now.
I want to take a little bit of time here, about 10, 15 minutes or so, and let Amelia tell you about her brand new show on Wednesday nights.
Yes,
It's called The Chapman Conspiracy.
yes,
Go for it.
yes. We're going to be going
And
our
I'll
own.
shut up so you won't even have to interrupt me.
You will know.
I promise I won't talk while you're talking.
I'm going to take my own deep
Did I
dive.
mention that I won't talk when you're talking?
I'm going to take my own deep dive and on my own conspiracy shows. Of course, they're going to be shows about maybe conspiracy murders or people that are murderers, killers, things like the slash killers, I should say, or maybe I'm going to
Are
say
you going to do like a special deep dives into like people like Arthur Lee Allen and H.H. Holmes and Albert DeSalvo, people like that, serial killers that we did before?
yeah, something like that to see why maybe if I could not see why they did it, but
Amelia likes serial killers and naked cowboys, ladies and gentlemen.
well, it's not not that I like them. I just wanted to see if I could get into their heads a little bit to see why they did these crimes and to see if maybe
I would
one
like
of
you to
the
do
victims
that. I would like you to get into their head.
or maybe one of the victims to see if maybe we could kind of help bring some new light and new evidence since we have all this new
What
stuff.
one case? I never asked you this before because we've done this show. We've done a lot of shows like that.
Right.
What's the one case that really bothers you, that keeps you up at night?
Well, the one that did bother me, but they did already solve it and they gave the little boy the name was the boy in the box.
Yes,
one.
we had the people on that discovered
That
that
one.
and solved it.
That one kept me up at night so much because of the little boy being like, what was it, 4 years old, 5 years old,
Yeah.
and just kept me up at night, kept me up at night. It's like, how could somebody do that to someone, to especially
Yeah.
a little kid? And the way they found him, he was still kind of recognizable to where they could put two and two together to give him a name and to come and find out that it was the same son's name, which was weird. And that was
Yeah.
coincidental.
Well, the thing about that is that's really kind of creepy
Mhm.
is that for almost, oh God, how was
Was it
50
50
years?
Yeah.
For 50 years, this has been an open case. Because
Yes.
murder cases, unsolved murders, they never close the books on them. They're
They never
always
do.
open. There's no statute of limitation
None.
on murder cases. As long as that case is open, any police department, I'll give you an example. That was a case that happened in Philadelphia. If the police department in Tampa, Florida said,
Yes.
we'd like to take a look at that case, would you mind? Guess what? They can.
Yeah, it's a fresh eyes,
That's the whole point. Exactly right.
Mhm.
A fresh set of eyeballs. And that's the thing that people don't understand is that sometimes you have this case in front of you for so many years with and you're looking at the same stuff over and over again, and sometimes a fresh set of eyeballs, somebody
Yes.
new walking into the room. All of a sudden they say, "Oh, hey, I see something here.
Yes.
Did you guys notice that this was here? No, what are you talking about? Show me." And they'll show them something they hadn't seen because think about it.
Yeah.
When you look at the same thing over and over again, you become like oblivious to it, right?
Yes. Especially in a
Like it's
picture.
not even there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
It's like finding Waldo in the picture, even though it's been there the whole time, and then you're
yeah.
like, wait a
And
minute.
Waldo's going, "I'm over here, asshole."
Yeah. It's right there the whole time. Like a set of handcuffs that they didn't
Yeah.
notice. It's like, oh, wait a minute. These handcuffs, we didn't dust these for Prince after all, like they thought they should have, and it matched somebody else that could have still been alive. And
That was an interesting case because we did it. We did that show
yes,
because it was really bothering you.
it was. It was
So
bothering me
I
so
actually
badly.
got a hold of. I don't even know like how I even got. If you ask
It
me
was a
today,
miracle.
if you were to ask me today, how did I get her phone number? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just got. There was a number attached to this particular forensic person, right?
Right.
And I called the number, and it was her cell number on the internet.
Right.
I said, and she goes, "How did you get this number?" I said, maybe I should be the one to tell you, but your number's all over the internet. That's where I got it. I said, but while I have you on the phone, let me tell you who I am and why I'm calling you. I told her I'm Mad Doug DeCipio from WWTF Radio. I do a podcast, and I want to know more about the boy in the box because I heard that you're the woman that solved this case. Because they solved it right around the same time that we were planning the show,
Yes.
which was freaky. You
And you
can't
didn't
make that shit up either.
and you didn't tell me that part until we got on the show that they had solved it. You let her tell me.
Yeah, I let her tell you.
And I
Yep,
was just
that they
like, what?
solved it.
Are you kidding me? And that made me feel so better that night. I was like, I was able to finally sleep at night because that
That's one
case
of
had
them
been.
things that was bothering Amelia that this,
Mhm.
because she's a mom,
Yeah.
she's a mom and I'm a mother. Well, listen, what do we got going on? We got
Well,
today. How many other shows do we got?
well, we don't have any shows until January. Actually, we're going to be starting. our
Yeah,
new
I just
shows.
wanted to come on with everybody. Oh, let me show you. I want to show you
Mhm.
something.
Yes.
Tell me how you like this. Check this out. These are the new intros, folks. Watch it. There you go. That's our new intros.
Hmm.
Um,
We also have a new group as well on Facebook. What's the Buzz Podcast?
tell them
Facebook
about
group.
that.
Yeah, it's What's the Buzz Podcast Facebook group. So please come on there and join us and join our group.
See, Amelia handles all that stuff because she's got all these followers that she doesn't tell anybody about. And she doesn't tell her followers that we have a Facebook page and a group and a TikTok and we have other stuff, Instagram.
You
We
blocked
have
me
all
on
the-
TikTok, so I
Uh,
don't.
What's that got to do with you promoting the show? You want me to unblock you? I'll unblock you. But you got to promise me something.
What?
Keep the videos down to like 3,000 a day.
I
Okay.
didn't do but maybe 1 or 2 this weekend. Maybe 1. Maybe. I
That's
don't
too
know.
many. Okay. You got to stop. I'm serious. I'm really serious.
No, I
There's
wish
just
everybody a happy Thanksgiving. So that's
it's
what I did.
way too many of them for real. I'm not even kidding. There's just like they come through my feed all day long. And it's like, all right, come on. I gotta see you every on the show, every night on the show. And I gotta look at your mug over here too.
See,
in
that's how
my
much he likes
in my
me.
peaceful place. This is my peaceful place.
Yeah, he likes me. He really likes me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you and Sally Field, right? Well, I'll tell you what, folks, it's been a great show. I'm glad that we came on tonight.
Yeah, we wanted to come on and tell you guys what we're doing for the new year. So
Yeah.
if we come on in December, it'll probably be because we have something that we want to talk to you guys about. Something happened, something exciting. But otherwise, we won't see you till January.
Or I'll come on to tell you that I fired Amelia and she'll be working on TikTok singing the Naked Cowboys.
Yeah, that too.
Always. Get out of here. On behalf of the Pitbull, I'm the Mad Dog. We will see you tomorrow. No, we won't see you tomorrow. We won't be here tomorrow night. We will see you in 2025, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. And folks, it's been a good one.
Yeah.
Let's all take care.
Merry
Good night,
Christmas.
folks. We'll see you then, okay? Amelia,
Hmm.
say good night to everybody.
Good night, everyone. And you guys have a Merry Christmas.
And
and
I
Happy New
give
Year.
her the cue. She sits there and goes,
Uh-huh.
Should I talk now? Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Let's do this again. Amelia, tell everybody good night.
Good night, everyone. You guys all have a wonderful Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
See what I
From
got
What's
to
the
deal with?
Buzz.
Every night I got to deal with this.